That's huge. Are we commentating?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah!
Don't even need select screen. We can update whoever.
Alright, yeah, who cares about who's winning and who's losing? As long as they can hear the dulcet tones of Croy and Lyseth.
As long as they're having fun, nothing else matters.
Okay, so anyway, Greninja versus Rob. Greninja
versus Rob.
Greninja versus Wolf. That's the one. I mean, hell, you don't know. Zachary, he is in the process of dropping Wolf for Rob, so
yeah, there's that.
Wouldn't that be a sight if Bailo picks up Rob?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting choice, but he's good enough to do it, so. Bailo too, honestly. I feel like Bailo could drop Wolf for Rob and probably still get like 5th at first.
I think he might be out of percent since that one didn't work. And he's only at 97. Wolf, he has a very weird, awkward weight. Like some moves don't kill him when they feel like they should, and he falls out of combos earlier than he feels like he should, right?
Weight, fall speed.
Yeah, one of those weird combinations. Just like
it's like Samus is the one I think of. Like she's really heavy, but she's also really floaty, so like things don't really work on her the way you think they should.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Alright, so if down tilt up smash doesn't work, down tilt forward air.
So, do you recall how these two's last set went?
Their last set. I want to say it was yesterday at Homestock. It was only yesterday, so like I should be remembering it like it were yesterday.
Okay, yeah. If it was,
no, it was.
Yeah,
they did play yesterday.
Homestock, and I know Bailo did win.
Yeah. I think it was 3-1. Bailo mostly went Chrom though.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe Chrom is like his serious time character, and Wolf is his I'm just fucking around because I know you can't beat me anyway.
He has been working on Chrom a lot, like in his spare time. So, you know, who's to say his Chrom hasn't like secretly surpassed his Wolf, and he just doesn't want us to know it yet. That's what makes dual main so scary, man. You know, you beat one, and then like, oh, BT dubs, I got another.
You gotta get through them both.
You gotta open door number 1 and door number 2. And God forbid if there's a door number 3.
Well, if there's a door number 3, at that point, you have to be asking yourself if it's worth having a door number 3 because you're spreading your attention too thin. Like, I don't.
But this game is fun.
Sorry, what?
This game is fun.
It is fun. There's a lot of characters that are viable, and like you just want to play them in tournament, and it's real good. See you later.
Oh, he did the thing.
He did the thing.
I fell for that and did that to a lot of people today.
I should do that.
You really should.
Just stand there with my back to the ledge, and if someone does a get up or a get up attack, just grab it back there.
You don't even have to like stand with your back to the ledge. You literally just stand there, and you're like, they're gonna neutral get up, and then you roll behind like preemptive, and then you just kill them.
Dash attack.
So yeah, like Bailo, we were speaking of like awkward in-betweens before, and now he's kind of at that awkward percent where Greninja has to get the kill raw. Basically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think down tilt forward air is actually a true combo. I could be wrong on that. Is he dead? Oh my god, he died.
Of course he's dead.
All right,
it's Wolf.
I mean, I know, but like F tilt's not super strong.
Just hit him with your claws. He is Wolf.
I mean, yeah, he
can do that.
He sharpens those things on like a grindstone. He doesn't even need a nail file. He just goes.
Yeah, well, it's not that he doesn't need a nail file. It's that he can't use a nail file because his claws are too strong.
Oh yeah, you're right. As I was saying,
he will file down the file with his claws before the nail file will file down his nails.
You're 100% right. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like, Bailo was kind of at that awkward percent that Gronk definitely wants to avoid, like going forward in the set, where none of his confirms were gonna work, and his only real option was to basically get something raw, which is much easier said than done. Whereas Bailo was still like Bailo and just Wolf in general is, you know, a character who kind of has the same problem, but I feel like has an easier time getting that raw hit.
Right. Very strong opening for Greninja on this match, but he's just lost it. As soon as Bailo, or as soon as Wolf rather, he gets that first grab, then
Oh,
You're taking at least 30, and if you guess wrong on one of the tech options, then you're taking another 20 or 10 to 15.
Oh yeah. Wolf is one of, if not the most explosive characters, I'd say, at like 0 specifically.
Yeah.
Like if he's not number 1, he's certainly top 5 at it.
I think number 1 would be Wario.
Wario or Peach is also up there.
I think it's Peach, Wario, Wolf.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds accurate. Maybe. Oh, I mean, Palutena, Nair. We all know Nair.
Well, I mean, Palutena and Nair, sure, but you still, like, even though you do get those, it's still only about 50%, whereas Wario can kill you. Wario and Peach can both kill you, and Wolf, he also gets 50.
It's crazy just how, like, explosive characters are in this game, so that only 50 doesn't even sound that bad. Oh,
Of course the down smash got him. Of course it did. Just came down with the forward air. It did kill. So he's got that going for him, right?
Yeah. Now they're both at the magic percent where they're got out of it. Yeah, they're both at that magic percent where combos work best. So they're basically just trying to play who gets hit first.
This feels like the 1% arguing with like the 0.1% over who gets more money, because both of these characters are insanely privileged in their options. But Wolf is the 0.1% where he can get like options like that are safe, nearly safe on whiff, and down smash, which 2 frames super easy and kills at like 80. Whereas Greninja, he has that, but it doesn't kill at 100, and it's going to like it might work for another couple percent. And he also has down tilt, but it doesn't have what Wolf's got. So like these two people are super rich, and they're just quarreling with each other. Tried to go for the Hydro Pump Gimp. Back air.
Do you think there's a chance that Gronk would switch to Rob Game 3, or is Wolf one of those characters that he just says, no, Greninja all the way?
I think he would sooner switch to Young Link.
Is it that bad for Rob?
Rob, I don't know if it's Wolf Rob is that bad for Rob, but it's
maybe
Rob Bailo, that's the problem.
More so to do with the players than the actual characters. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, Young Link. Yeah,
he might be going to Rob, hovering over him.
Yeah, I feel like Young Link. Young Link wouldn't fix the problem.
Young Link still needs some time in the oven.
Yeah,
he's not fully baked yet, but and I mean that in a not druggy way.
Yeah, like Young Link would definitely. He'd have an easier time in neutral, and he'd have an easier time like getting the percent, but. I feel like the issue at this point right now is just Gronk isn't really able to seal out the stock when he wants to.
That's true.
And Young Link is probably the best / worst at doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sealing out stocks.
Just keeping him at the ledge here with all these gyros and... Oh, okay. I don't think he wanted that, actually. I think he wanted the harder punish with up smash or maybe down smash. Because Wolf Flash...
I feel like he could have gotten more off it, but I don't think he was ready for the sudden stop.
Yeah, like he wasn't ready for the gyro to stop the Wolf Flash, which is why I'm saying he didn't want it.
I wanna talk about something that I noticed Gronk has been doing a lot recently.
Is it up B to jump?
Not up B to jump, but landing on your shield with the arm rotor.
With what?
With arm rotor, the side B.
Yeah.
Like, you look at it and it's like, you're like, that's stupid. No one would fall for that. But I've seen so many people fall for it. And I fall for it too. It's like, it's just weirdly good at that, I guess.
It's not necessarily that people, like, he's using arm rotor on people's shields. It's that he's trying to catch their landing option with arm rotor. And if they come down and like his arms are intangible while he's doing it, right? Yeah. So if they come down and they're a little bit misspaced like that, well, that was him coming down on them, I guess. But if they're incorrect on their spacing when they try to contest arm rotor, then they're going to take the arm rotor, which is an easy, like, I don't know how much, 20%, and it might be a kill, depending on percents.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
But that is a thing that he has added to his repertoire. You are correct.
Yeah.
Neutral airs.
Yeah, I didn't quite finish this thought earlier, but basically, like, I feel like Rob, like, compared to Greninja, Young Link, and Rob, I feel like Rob is like a nice middle ground between the two, where like he has his confirms and he has like the kill power, but he also has like he's got the benefit of Young Link, where he definitely has like a much easier time in neutral, I would think. Just to
jeez! Oh, it did it again! Man, nerf Wolf.
Man, I love Bailey, but fuck Bailey. That was some horse.
If that,
Oh,
okay.
let's go.
Oh, someone clip that, please. I don't know how intentional that was, but it looks stylish as hell. It was intentional? Okay. He was like, Gronk is laughing.
He's so good at this game. Now it's,
Oh, baited up
right.
spot dodge. Got the neutral there.
Is he gonna? Alright, he did, but I feel like that would have worked better if he actually didn't hit the laser, which I almost feel like he was expecting.
Oh. Arm rotor, this shouldn't kill.
No, he's off stage again. Wolf flag, down smash sends him the wrong way though.
This is close.
Yeah, definitely closer than the other two games, so...
Wow. No way! Oh, he's gone!
Ultimate lies!
Alright, aggressive come on. Good.
Bye.
Immediately asking what Wolf's Idols gets him on the other. Oh my god!
Alright, bringing it to a game 4.
You took the game. Game 4.
Yeah,
On the board officially with the Rob.
Yeah. Don't think they'll be switching.
I was expecting yeah,
Bailo sick? Nah, man, Wolf is just good. I'm kidding, Bailey. I love you. You're okay. He's okay.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's okay.
No, Bailo is okay.
He's okay.
He's not.
He's a pretty swell guy. I gotta be honest.
Bailo is not unwell.
I don't not like him.
You don't know the real Bailo.
And we're switching back to Greninja.
That is an interesting choice. Rob is the one that got him his win, so switching over to Greninja is like, I don't know. He got 2 stock last game, didn't he? Last game he won Greninja?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think this is a stubborn pick. I'm not sure if I agree with it, and I'm leaning towards no.
I definitely disagree with it. Like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe he just prefers Greninja on Battlefield, but I don't think that's enough for reason.
I guess
considering your Rob is the reason you got this game 4 in the first place.
And like the Rob is the reason why you're even here to begin with. And Greninja just took 85, but you know
Greninja kind of got his socks rocked last time he showed up, so.
Anyway, what's done is done, and now we all three of us have to live with it. Oh my! That shouldn't have worked. He stuck his hand into it. I know why it worked.
Barely off the mark that up smash.
Okay, so that's probably another ban.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, like 4 times today now.
Something like that.
Like 1 for every loss, basically. Anyway, back to the match. Back to
110%. He is making this work, except for right there. I jinxed it. I wonder I wonder if I kept my mouth shut. Would he not die? All right. So that's a forward there. All right, keeping this even. Keeping it.
Smash 4 forehead.
Keeping it honest. As honest as these two characters can be.
They're not very honest.
Which is not especially.
No. Abraham Lincoln would be rolling around in his grave right now. Abraham Lincoln would 100% make the pits.
Alright, good wait. Oh, the footstool is not enough. It was a good plan.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure how intentional it was. I bet he wanted a neutral air, but
pretty much any aerial. That's usually what I assume if you footstool, because there aren't very many players in general that
look for footstools.
Like the only one that you really think of is Mr. E.
Gluttony too.
Oh yeah.
Trying to space each other out. Gronk recognizing that he's at a very dangerous percent right now. Oh, the super greedy.
Interesting counter.
Luckily, Wolf doesn't have any forward-facing kill throws.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh well,
but he died for it. So.
Okay.
Honestly, if I'm Gronk, I'll take that.
Well, of course you will. You were down by quite a bit. He was only at 56% second stock. So now these stocks are even. He has a... Let's be honest, there's like a third chance at life.
Pretty much. Gronk with the, he's opening up in the last stock. This is basically what Bailo has done to him every other stock.
Yeah, and he's saying, like, I can do all these too. I can do all these low percent strings too. So now, if Wolf happens to get his low percent strings, which is right now, then he's only going to get as much as Greninja did. But even then, he just dropped all those, his 2 opportunities. Oh, water shuriken. That's not what he wanted. Take that.
See, here's the conundrum now. If I want Aaron to win, but I also don't want... I want him to win because he's a good guy and fuck Bailey, but I also don't want him to win because I don't want to look like an idiot for criticizing his Greninja choice.
I don't know. He clearly knew something that we didn't. Back throw's not really a kill throw.
Not really. Oh, retreats to the platform.
Neutral air. That was a greedy neutral air.
Alright.
So is that one. Just mind your spacing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he got caught on the platform.
I can't. They're both scared right
They're
now.
both real scary. Oh god.
He did the roll back, but Gronk didn't fall for it this time. No,
no
that'll
tech.
do it.
Nicely
Game
done.
5. I can hear that. Gronk breathing a sigh of relief right now.
Letting us know that we're
feeling
just
good.
a pair of idiots.
We are dumb.
It's
Put
nearly,
it in writing.
it's nearly 8 o'clock and we still have loser semis to go through.
We'll be finished eventually.
Eventually is a word.
Yeah. You can't say we won't finish.
Game 5. Oh, switching over to Chrom. Yeah, okay. So as I was saying yesterday, Chrom. I'm gonna be real with you. He kind of shit on Greninja a little
I think
bit.
he went Chrom rather in their last set at a weekly, and I remember it doing similarly well. So, yeah. And I'll be honest with you, I immediately forgot that Bailey even had a Chrom. Like, we talked about it, and then it was just gone.
Yeah, like we were so focused on the Wolf and how close that last game was, right? Like
We were focused on Gronk's character choices.
the question was, why would he switch right after that game was as close as it was? Maybe high.
Maybe he just really didn't want to do Rob Chrom and was willing to risk the Greninja Wolf again.
Maybe. You gotta be careful with these jabs. He just wants to get out. Chrom, against a fastballer like Greninja, jab to back air is probably true even now, even with the DI. Nice counter.
Oh, wow.
Knocks him away. That's a no. I'm not okay with that decision. That's what Gronk is saying to Chrom. That's what I meant.
Oh,
No, untackable.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least
Oh, red circle.
he got the kill
Ring
first
down.
at least, so he's got that going for him. No punish on the uppy. That should be fairly classic stuff. And another
Talk
one.
about how
26.
Chrom's upbeat. Yeah. Can we talk about how that move still does 26? Why?
Why not?
I don't care if it's a bad recovery. I don't think it should do 26. Yeah, it's a little much. IMO.
Just trying to space each other out yet.
There we go.
Jab doesn't
And
even.
now he's a full stock ahead though.
No tipper jab in the back air.
The thing about this though is that like Chrom with his recovery is probably the most fragile in the game, arguably worse than Romac, but like if Gronk plays it right and like if he just plays like a god or even just gives him, like he's not out of this, not by any means.
Yesterday,
It looks grim, but
yesterday, one thing that I was very curious about when it came to the Greninja Chrom matchup that Gronk does not do at all is try to go for Hydro Pumpkins.
yeah. Also, when Bailo is forced to uppy his Chrom, substitute.
Looking for it. He was probably looking for substitute right there. He
And
was
I think-
crouching next to the
and
ledge.
Bailo, like, we've been talking about, like, we're talking about, like, how he needs to, like, intercept the uppy, but Bailo really hasn't been forced to uppy a lot this set. Like,
No.
most of the time, it's just been air dodging to the ledge.
He just keeps coming back with those double jumps and air dodges, and that's usually enough.
Gronk isn't really doing much to dissuade him.
Yeah,
I'll do her.
jab the bag here. Okay, so
3-2. 3-2.
what did
for
they
Bailo.
both learn?
So what have we learned? What have all of us learned from